know that I've done it, I can move on swiftly like nothing happened. I remember calling my mom and I was like, you know, my body is cool, my body is great, but if I could just fix this part of my body. I was trying to fix what God did not put. You're underweight. Your bum will be tearing every gym. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Ijoma Obachi, and if it's your first time stopping by, hey, please subscribe. Try returning subscriber. Afa. Waiting this up. Waiting this up. Waiting this up. In today's video, let's address the white elephant in the room. Like, I know I'm fat. I know I've heard it. I know. So let's just talk about how I gained weight, so that I know that I've done it. I can move on swiftly like nothing happened. So this video will be divided into 3 parts. I'm going to be doing the why, the how, and how it affected my mental health. So the first part is the why I gained weight. So all my life, pretty much all my life, I've been a skinny girl. I'm a skinny minty girl, and I love it. I love being skinny. I enjoy being skinny. There's just skinny privileges. Like stealing everybody's clothes when it's longer that size. Like I wasn't skinny. I was skinny, and then I had like meat in the right place. Even now, I still consider myself skinny anyway. I think 2019, 2017 was when 2018, 19 was when like I got really skinny, and then I felt really sick one time in school, and then I went to school to check. You know how they check your weight to see how many doses, like to check your dosage now. They basically checked my weight and my height, and the nurse was like, you're underweight. And I'm like, okay, alright, so what does that even mean for us? Me, I just want to take drugs and go. Why are you telling me I'm underweight? She's like, are you trying to be a model? And I know. She's like, you're underweight, your height and your weight is not balanced. Like you're severely underweight. I was weighing 40, 42, and she says if you go below 40, you will no longer be able to menstruate. I'm like, okay, if you're trying to scare me, stop it. She's like, no, I'm not trying to scare you. There is a point where you lose weight and then your health start getting affected by it. And I'm like, okay, cool, so what do I do? And she's like, okay, she made like a meal plan that I had to follow. I mean, now I have like in my head at that time, I used to be like, yeah, I eat a lot and I don't gain weight. Like I eat a lot and my belly never gets fat. I eat a lot. In my head, I eat a lot because when I eat, and when I don't, right? So now I came out and I went to my friend and I was like, oh Faye, they said I'm underweight. I'm severely underweight. Like, and they said if I go below a set amount of weight, I won't be able to menstruate. And she goes, I'm like, okay. And then I went home and then I basically told my mom, and then she gave me the same reaction, and it was like it was only me that wasn't clocking that it was something serious at that time. And it's like, okay, I'm going to gain weight, but I wasn't like consciously trying to gain weight. I just wanted to make sure that I don't go below the said amount of weight so that it doesn't affect my health, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. I was just then meal plan now. I'll go to Faith's house to chill, and then Faith's mom will basically give me food. Like, Ijoma, have you eaten? Give me packed meal food. I'll go to Bamba's house and shout out to Faith's mom. Shout out to all you moms, all my friends' mom that gave me food to eat. Shout out to you, people are the best. Like Funke will load me with food and I'll be eating, and I'll check my weight. I dropped. Like all that food that I ate did not even increase. I dropped, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I went from 42 or 41 to 39, but like I was menstruating fine, and I'm like, okay, cool, thank God. But at that point, the fact that I dropped after all that food, because I would eat and I'll feel like, oh my God, I'm heavy. Like I'll feel like, you know when you eat and you're like, I'm fat now. That's how I felt. Like every time I eat, I'm like, yeah, I'm fat. I can tell because I'm heavy, but it wasn't showing on the scale. The next time I went to check my weight, the doctor was like, oh, you're not taking this seriously. She was basically mad at me that I wasn't taking it seriously. And I'm like, I'm trying. I'm trying my best to eat. But then the fat is not just coming. What am I going to do? Kill myself? I'm not trying to be a model, but like I'm trying to eat. Because I was really putting time and effort into eating. But the mistake I made at that time is like, if I eat, I'll eat by like 7 in the morning and eat a lot. And then throughout the day, I might not even bother eating because I don't feel hungry. And my life would just be there, and in my mind I'm like, yeah, I'm fat. So basically now, after the meal plan thing, it did not work. I decided that I was going to work out. Big shout out to Faith, by the way, because I remember telling her that I was going to work out, and she was like, yeah, you should. And every other person I had told that I was going to start working out, they were like, no, don't work out, you're already underweight, so imagine working out and losing more weight. But then Faith was like, yeah, work out. You don't just work out to lose weight, you work out to build your muscles, and by building your muscles you are gaining weight. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to hold on to that. So I started working out, and then I was still eating a lot. And then the first few weeks of working out, I realized that every morning what I did was I was in morning workout routines. Then immediately after working out, I would feel so hungry. Mind you, before the workout thingy, I never really felt hungry. How I used to know that I'm hungry is like I'll start having headaches. Like I was at that point where I don't feel, you know how you be hungry and then your belly will be, you get, but for me it wasn't like that. It's like the moment I start having like headaches, that's when I clock that, okay, I'm hungry, I haven't eaten since. So now when I started working out, the first week of working out, I started feeling hungry. Like immediately I finished working out, I'll be so hungry, and then the portions of food that I would eat would be ×2 of what I would normally eat. So I've eaten that in the morning, and then during the day I take conscious effort. Like I'll eat in the morning, and then I'll go to my friend's house and I will eat in the afternoon, and then I will come back and I'll eat ×2 of like the portion. So I started eating a lot. The first month of working out, I gained 35 kg. Bam Bam will be laughing at me. Bam Bam is my friend, by the way. He'll be like, I'll punch him, and then he'll be like, so this is what 45 kg looks like. God. I don't know, it was intended to provoke me, so I will eat more and then try to gain more weight, and it worked, because every time I'm like, I don't want to be 45 kg, what's the meaning of this? But then I gained weight, and then I went to the doctor. This time it was a man. He basically said that, okay, my weight has increased from working out. Then they put me on vitamins. I was taking so I was eating, I was working out, I was eating, then I was taking vitamins, and I would take it with food. The first time I finished the first dose of like the vitamins I was given, they added food supplement, and yeah, I didn't even bother checking my weight when I finished the first dose of the food supplement. But I would just walk out and people would be like, you're fat. I had to go back for checkup, and I started weighing. I was like 55. I was 52. So they removed the vitamins I was using and gave me just the food supplements to see how that would work. So I kept on working out, eating, then taking the food supplement that the doctors gave me. I don't want to say it because we're Nigerians. I've been there. I know that I can just say the name of the food supplement and you will go and buy it without doctor's prescription. So I'm not gonna say it, but basically it's food supplement that I took. Before you knew it, your girl was weighing 55. I gained weight more on my lower body. So I gained weight on my lower body. I realized that my arms too were showing that we are here, and all the fat in the world was on my face. My face was looking round. I looked like a ball. Anyway, and my face used to be very bony, and then there was not meat covering the bones. And I'm like, okay, I can no longer dream in peace. I'll walk from my house like the bus stop, because I take like evening walks normally, and I walk from my house to the bus stop. Somebody's telling me, Orobo, yeah, fat. If you're not in Nigeria, Orobo means someone that is fat. So it's like, Orobo, Ijuma, you're not fat, Ijuma, you're not fat. I'm like, okay, I'm fat. And at that point, I didn't believe that I was fat because my clothes still fit. But I continued working out. At that point, I think I stopped taking the food supplements. At that time, my eating habit has like increased. I realized that I would not eat morning, afternoon, and night. Before then, I used to eat like a lot in the morning, and then I will not bother eating throughout the day because like I would get so engrossed in schoolwork and I don't have time. Or like I was honestly beginning to feel hunger where I'm supposed to feel hunger in my belly. I stopped taking the food supplements because it just got to a point where me and food were not like this 5 and 6. I would not even have to feel like, it got to a point where I don't even have to feel hungry. I'm going to eat. I'm snacking or something, licking candy, taking this one, taking it in. I'm like, slow down, slow down. And my belly was beginning to, it was like, I'm here, 6. If you want it, I'm gonna give you 6 months pregnancies for you, baby. Basically, I stopped taking the food supplements because it was not making me eat beyond control. And the funny thing is, when I stopped, I was still feeling like the effect of like the food supplement. I was still eating a lot. I tried to cut down the size of my meal. I couldn't, because I would not just be, you know, when you eat and it's like, it's not getting to that place in the stomach where you should get to. So I wasn't just feeling satisfied. So like, I continued working out and continued eating, and yeah, I gained weight, and finally the side effects came. Like I started weighing. As of now, I checked my weight yesterday. I weighed 58.5. I went from 39 to 58.5 in 3 months. So let's go to how it affected me mentally. Your favorite clothes will no longer fit you when you gain weight. It wouldn't fit. Nobody will tell you that, but I will tell you, it wouldn't fit. Your belly will be breaking every chain. Your bum will be tearing every jean. You know you are fat, like when you're trying to fit into the jean and you're jumping up and down only for your bum to do. That would happen when you gain weight. Your bum will be tearing clothes. Your zip, the clothes that you managed to fit into, your zip will just destroy. So it's just, if you are going to gain weight, prepare yourself for the mental challenge of all your favorite clothes not fitting, and you having to revamp your mother's clothes so that you can be able to wear them. Put that in mind. It's not gonna be gaining weight and be thinking you're going to fit into that size 6. No, babes, you're never gonna fit into that size 6 again. Except you try to lose weight, which will affect your health. Secondly, a lot of Nigerians don't get that sometimes here. People gain weight because their health is on the line. People have to lose weight because their health is on the line. Weight gain or weight loss is a very sensitive topic to a lot of people. So imagine me working from when I was skinny. It was like, yeah, you're skinny, and I never really cared because I loved myself. And now that I'm a little bit, I'm on the thick side a little, just a little, because I still look skinny. I can't breathe. I walk to the bus stop. Ijoma, you're fat. And it's like, calm down. I'm not even that fat. And at some point, I was just like, oh my god. Like, I'm like, every time I look at myself in the mirror, it has to be like, oh my god, I'm so fat. What am I going to do? How do I lose this weight that God has given me? I was always trying to actively lose weight. And it got to a point where big shout out to Bam Bam, because these people, Faith, Bam Bam, Funky Money, Face Mom, they had my back, because they were like, Faith be like, don't try to lose the weight, like you gained weight in the right places and it looks good on you, it looks like you're maintaining yourself. But then when they're not there and somebody will come and tell me I'm fat, and I'll go home and I'll be like, maybe I should just work out to lose weight here and there. Another thing that will affect is that your body, like when you gain weight, your body now comes to you as how God created it. I was skinny and I had like bum cheeks, but not like so big. And now I have bum cheeks. And my body now came out the way God created it. And I now clocked that, oh, I have hip dips. And I realized, before now, I used to be like, yeah, it's because I'm skinny, that's why I have no hips. But now, I'm no longer as skinny as I was. But I know that I don't have hips because all the weight that you gained, it is in your back, it's not in the front. There is nothing projected. I was not actively trying to work on my hip dips. You see me googling how to get rid of hip dips, how to work out for hip dips, and YouTube will sell you dreams. They say fix your hip dips in 2 weeks, 14 days. And I was actively trying to do it. Most of these YouTubers that do fix your hip dips, they don't have hip dips. Their body is like their body. They don't have hip dips. Why are they trying to fix what they don't have? I mean, you build it to project, like fix up your side body. Your body will look like, but then in front there is just nothing there, because when God created me, He did not give me hips. And me, I was not trying to fix my own hips myself. Instead of accepting my body the way it was. That's another thing that weight gain can do to your mental health. At a point, I just got tired. I remember calling my mom and I was like, you know, my body is cool, my body is great, but if only I could just fix this part of my body. And then it was like, but what's wrong with your body the way it is? Basically just hyping me now, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I sat down and I'm like, yeah, but then what's wrong with my body the way it is? So I went on Instagram and I was searching for, basically following people with the kind of body that I have, so that the way they put themselves out there can just inspire me to just continue putting myself out there and not actively try to fix what God did not put. Because a lot of times people think, yeah, people do plastic surgery to fix like what they don't have. But then if you're actively working out to fix what God did not give you, like if you have a big belly and you want to fix it, that's different. But in my case, it wasn't even there in the first place. Like, I don't even have hips in the first place, and I was trying by all means to fix hips. Why? Because everybody on the internet has hips, therefore me too, I must have hips, instead of embracing what makes me different. You get? To this day, I'm actively just still trying to embrace my body and myself the way I am created. And basically, yeah, that's going fine. I'm grateful to God that He did not even give me the hips that I was working out for. I mean, there are people that work out to fix hip dips, and the hip dips will be fixed, but in my case it never happened, and that's fine, and I'm okay, and I love my body the way it is. Anyway, there are like positive sides. I love my body now. It's like when I look at the mirror, I'm seeing like it's just my body is good. Yeah. So if you want to gain weight, I would recommend that you check your current weight, just in case you may not even know if like your weight loss is affecting your health. And I would suggest that you speak to a doctor, or at least go to somebody like a professional. Like, just speak to them and they will recommend things based on your body type and what you react to. Yeah, I think I would recommend that you take your vitamins, because that helps with food. And I also recommend that you work out, because imagine if I was just taking all this in and I wasn't working out, all the fats just go to the wrong places and I'll be looking like something that I don't know. And then I would also recommend that you take food supplements, because they help. Imagine taking food supplements and food at the same time. It's like ×2 of the portion of the food that you should be getting. So if you like this video, please comment, like, share and subscribe. And I will see you guys on my next one. But remember that God created you the way you are, and there are people out there that just like you. If everybody was perfect, I wonder how this life is gonna be.